Hey everyone, welcome back to the Postpartum Path of Yoga. We are now in phase 3, week 1. For today's practice, you're going to need your firm, stiff blanket and a set of yoga blocks. We're going to start our practice today lying on our back, semi-supine position. That's lying back with your knees bent, your feet are hip distance apart. Just take a load off. It feels so good to lie down. So take a moment to just rock the pelvis north to south. Let yourself come into your body as we start our practice together. And we're going to start feeling the movement of the breath. And start to feel that movement of the breath with our pelvic floor contraction and release exercises. So let's inhale as the tailbone points down. Exhale. Squeeze that pelvic floor. Hold it. Inhale, release. Exhale. Contract in and up. Let's keep moving on your own breath rhythm. Now remember, you want to be squeezing the pelvic floor muscles that line the bottom of the pelvic basin all the way up. You feel it through the vagina. You don't want to just be squeezing the anus. I have a whole description of this area in the book, The Postpartum Path of Yoga. And you can read more about the why behind the what and the how of our practice together. Lots of anatomical research went into this book. Okay, last one. Good, let that go. Now we're going to do our semi-supine toe taps, and hopefully now you're feeling some more strength and coordination in that lowest part of the abdominal core region. So you can even put your hands down there, and we're just gonna see if we can get the legs a little bit straighter as we release the legs out and back in. So we're gonna just do 10 total, so 5 sets. Try to keep this nice and controlled so you're not flailing the ribs. We don't ever want to be doing that. Good. Now, let's get back into our hips. Remember how your hips felt last time with the clamshells? We're going to do those again. So we're going to lie on down. Have the hips nice and level, nice long line to the floor. With your top hip stacked over the bottom hip, whether it's your right or your left, doesn't matter. Heels are stacked. And we're just going to be squeezing at that glute med for 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, just hold it up there just for a moment. 8, 9, and 10. Now we'll do our inner thigh lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then our outer thigh lift. Keep it nice and controlled. We're not flying it up to the sky like the 80s aerobics videos did. Those ladies were so flexible. I lost count because I'm talking, but I think let's just do 3 more. You know, when I start talking, I lose count. All right, let's roll to the other side. Clamshells. Go ahead and line it up. And here we go. Got this cord hanging out. Must look lovely. I don't care. It's okay. We're all just showing up as we are, keeping it real. It's not a fashion show, right? We're just taking care of our mind, body, spirit. Good. Let's cross the top leg over, inner thigh lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now straighten that top leg, outer thigh lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. All right, so now we're gonna need our blanket. Remember, we're gonna fold it like a nice firm shelf for the breast line for Locust. We're just kind of doing a review of some mindful movement practices from before, but we are adding on today. You notice I don't have my socks on. We're gonna be on our feet. But for now, line up that firm blanket just under the breast line. So if you're nursing or sensitive in the breast area, you're not putting pressure right on that tissue. All right, arms alongside the body. Inhale up and let's just hold it for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades down and back. 3, 2, 1, and then lower down. One more. Just lifting up, strengthening that upper back. 2, 1. Lovely. Oh, push yourself off the blanket. Move it to the side and let's come into extended child's pose. Ooh, this feels so good. So we're going to be working on lengthening the sides of the body. Side body tends to get bunchy and tight. And if it's tight, it can pull. Let's come on up. I'll show you. It can pull on the front line of the abdominal muscles. And if you're working through diastasis recti, tight muscles are going to be just keeping that separation. So we want to lengthen and open these sides up. So that's our focus today. With that, we need to strengthen to find healthy flexibility. So we're going to be doing a pose called modified side plank. Now I know that you've read in the book and you may have heard from a medical provider, don't do planks. This is not a plank, it's a side plank, okay? So it's different. A side plank is working on the oblique muscles on the side. The regular plank is working on the front line of the body. We are not doing those. So let's start with the side that we started on for clamshells. We're gonna come to same positioning like we did for the clamshells. And then we're gonna come onto the wrist and lift the hips up. And we want to feel the shoulder blades sliding down those back ribs. Find that engagement there. You're lifting up the hips, a nice long line on the top line of the body and what's underneath. So be here with me for 3, 2, and 1. Lower that down. Let's change sides. So this is a modified plank by keeping the knees down. So we start in that familiar clamshell, come up onto the hand, and then lift up the hips, shoulder blade slides down. Now that's important. We're not trying to make an earring out of the shoulder. So keep that head, neck, shoulder alignment and check. Keep breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's do that one more time just to do it in a different way, and you can find the variation that feels better for you. So if your wrists are feeling really tired, sometimes they can just get exhausted from all the things that we're handling while taking care of the baby. We can do these on the elbow. So clamshell setup, lift it up, and we hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, switch sides. Find that clamshell setup. Lift up the hips. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Okay. Now, from here, we're going to come to standing. All right, so from standing, we're going to find a nice long line of the body. And we're going to inhale the arms up, grab hold of one wrist, pull it up and over to one side. So I'm holding my left wrist, pulling it over to the right, and I'm pressing down through my left foot. Again, we're lengthening the side of the body that we just strengthened through the modified side plank. Ooh, feel your breath. Let's inhale up, change your wrist grip, up and over while grounding through the heel of the foot. So for me, it's my right foot pressing down as I reach up and over towards my left. Good. Take that back up and down. And now we're gonna come back down for gate pose. For here, we're gonna need our yoga block. Just grab one block. And let's start by, I'm gonna bring out my right foot. And you wanna hold the block in your right hand. So we're gonna keep this leg nice and long. Press the block down on the inner leg. Place your hand on the block and reach the left arm up, making a nice long line with the side body here. Breathing into those side ribs. Hopefully it feels glorious to open up the side body. It always feels amazing when I do it. And I tell myself every time, I should be doing this like 5 times a day. It feels so good. Good, let's reach it on up, change sides. So find your nice long line to start, bringing out now my left leg. Block in the left hand, press it down, extend up. And there's a slight rotation of the chest towards the ceiling. It's just kind of flirting in that direction. Two more breaths here. Lovely. Let's come up from there. Place the block down, and we're going to come into what's called extended puppy dog pose. Now this looks a lot like downward facing dog. We're not quite there yet, but this is flirting in that direction. I want you to build strength before we go into those poses that require a lot more strength and flexibility as we heal and strengthen all the muscles around the joint systems. So placing your hands down, we're gonna flip the toes and press the hips back and lengthen through the arms and the spine. So you're pressing your tailbone up towards the top of the wall that's behind you. Keep breathing. Two more breaths here. From here, just walk the hands towards the feet, slowly roll up. And now we meet in mountain pose. So mountain pose, Tadasana, is, in my opinion, an underappreciated pose. It's where we feel complete balance and alignment. So starting with the feet, balance from heel to toe, toe to heel, ankles and knees in a nice alignment with each other so you're not locking and pushing your knees back. Pelvis is in a nice positioning so you're not tucking the tail under so much or sticking the tailbone out, which will then shorten the lower back. We have our shoulder, ribs, pelvis alignment that we've been working on in our core foundation. And top of the head rising nice and tall. This is our mountain. And from here, we're going to move into half sun salutations. So you need your blocks again, both blocks. And I'm going to turn to the side so we get a side view. Keep them on the tall setting. And we start in mountain pose. We're going to inhale, the arms up. Again, resist any flaring of the lower ribs. Inhale, and then exhale, coming to a forward bend. So pressing the hands on the blocks. We're trying to bring the belly towards the thighs. Breastbone gets long as it wants to point towards your feet. Focus on the front line of the spine. Inhale, press the hands into the blocks. Shoulder blades slide down those back ribs. Flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise back up, tall mountain, and then come back to your mountaintop. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Exhale, mountain pose. 1 more. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward bend. And then inhale, rise up, tall mountain. Exhale, back to your mountain. And just breathe. We're going to come back down onto the mat. Okay, so now you just need 1 yoga block. We're going to come to lie down, that semi-supine position, and bring your knees up, shins parallel to the ceiling. Squeeze that yoga block between your legs and have your arms out like a T. And we're going to come into a reclined twist. So just let your legs go over to one side. It's okay if the opposite shoulder blade comes up off the floor. Just enjoy this beautiful twist of the spine. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Good, now we're going to squeeze that block. Oof, come back through center, and then other side. Feels so good to stretch. Hopefully this practice gave some relief to the side body and the hips. I know that it gets super tight, like a saddle if you're holding a growing baby. I felt like I had a saddle on my hip as I held my baby as we went everywhere. It's just important to open those areas back up. All right, let's squeeze the knees back, release your block, and now we come into our rest and relaxation. Just lie down in the shape of a gingerbread man cookie. And this is a pose where we feel that alignment of your whole self, not just the body, but alignment of the mind, the breath, and the spirit. Please give yourself the gift of laying here in your rest and relaxation for several minutes, even if not a full 15. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in phase 3, week 2.